Howdy there, folks. It's Scott Grove, some groovy hippie, coming with you today to show you how to play pretty much all the chords you would ever need to play in any given song in the entire world. Any song that is worth playing anyway. Because they are all written around a central basis. There are rules to writing songs. For all the people who say, man, I like to break the rules. Okay, go do that. To the rest of them, I'm going to teach you guys how to figure out songs or make up your own, whatever. Okay, so as I did in my last video, I made it nice, clean, quick, concise, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to do that for you guys today. I've done another 40 videos about like this. This will be 41. And why so many? And sometimes it just takes a special little something different to make this happen. Okay, me and my cameraman shall make this all happen for you. Okay, so the trick here is again, as in all the others, is the major scale, nothing but. I will teach you nothing but the major scale ever in my life, because that's all you ever need. Everything else is just for posers. Okay, which is the typical. If you don't know it, learn it. If you don't want to go learn it, slow this down and learn it. I'm going to flatten this one. Okay, so that's in the key of G. So I'm starting in G. If you started it in A, and on up. Okay, so you're going to play 8 total notes. By the time you get up to the 8th note, it will be an octave. Of the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 7 chords we can play. Okay, so that knocks the 8th one, knocks it out, knocks out the 8th one. Since 8 again is the same as the 1. Okay. Now here's what's going to happen. If you're playing in the key of G, we have to think this out as regular chords. Okay, I'm not going to try to make you do a bunch of bar chords. That's easy enough. We have what's called our root or our 1, our 4 straight down, and then our 5 straight up, 2 more frets. Which is all fine. 1, 4, and 5. 10 billion number 1 songs have been written out of those 3 chords. Okay, the thing to do is remember this. Yes, it's nice to know 1, if you're in G, is a G chord. The 4, straight down, 1 string, that's a C note, so that's a C chord. Up 2, that's a D note, so that's a D chord. Okay, there's only 1 more chord, and then all the rest will be minors. People have been asking, where's the minors? They're usually down at the skating rink. So the other major chord is going to be what's called the dominant 7th, or just simply the reason I'm changing the scale. Okay, so it's actually going to be 2 frets behind the root. Again, easiest way to do it is either go down 2 frets and just know what that note is. Actually knowing the names of your notes is quite helpful in playing music. So if you don't know the names of your notes, start over. Okay, and if you're way up here, 1, 4, 5, and you end up back here, go back 2 frets. What is that? That's an F. Okay, see, we're doing G. So that was actually 1. Then the 7. Okay, dominant 7th. Then the 4. Okay, so that's the way those will work out. Now everything else is going to be a minor chord. If you're playing through a song and all of those 4 chords don't work out for you, generally the 3 will, A lot of 2-chord songs out there, 3-chord songs, 4-chord songs. But if you start hearing minor chords or stuff that you're generally not used to hearing or playing or picking out, that's what all the other chords will 95% be. If they're not minor, then straighten them out and make it a major. Okay? But the other 3 chords are going to be 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, A note, minor. 1, 2, 3. That's a B note, make it minor. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an E note, gonna make it minor, E minor. The way I like to also cheat on this, not cheating, it's just a quick way to find your way around. If you have, at least you're up on G. If you go backward 3 frets, meaning that is not 1 fret. You didn't do nothing, you didn't move. A lot of people don't understand that. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. No, that's not going back 3 frets. You actually have to move a fret first, okay? So that is going back 1, that is going back 2, and then you're off of it, which is going back 3. Again, do not go 1, 2, 3. You didn't go back on the first one, okay? So just go back 3 frets, and that will give you your note. Then you make minor out of it. So we were on G, E minor. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, and I want you to follow along with me, are play regular chords, not bar chords. We're going to play every chord that will probably ever be in any given song in the key of G that's ever been written. Again, that's worth a crap. Okay, and remember, never cross country with rap because you get crap. Okay, here's what we do. We're going to start in the key of G, and I want you guys to continue on with the exact same way I'm doing this, the same method in every key. And again, it's all about the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dominant 7th, then 8. Okay, again, 1, 4, 5, and 7, dominant 7th, are all going to be major 95% of the time, probably even more than that. And then all the others that you didn't play, the 2, the 3, and the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are probably going to be minors 95% of the time. If you're playing a B minor and it sounds, well, you're like, well, that B is right, but it's not quite, try major. Okay, and that might be it. There's a lot of songs that have that actually in it, where it's going from minor to major in the middle of it. Okay, so here's what we do. We're going to go G. Okay, that's where we're going to start. That's the 1. What's the next chord? You go up 2 frets. What's that going to be? A. 2 chord is minor, right? So is a 3 chord. What is it? Look down there. Look at your scale. It's going to be B minor, because 1, 2, 3. So you have to be thinking on your feet. This is not just a little something to toss away. This is a lesson for the rest of your life. Start from the beginning. G being the 1, because we are in the key of G. I'll do this in 2 keys. The rest you figure out by yourself. Okay, so there's your 1, 2 is 3 is going to be a minor. Now 4 is just straight down from where it was, so it's only going to be up 1 more fret, which is C, because it only went up 1 fret. We know that the 5 chord goes up 2 more frets, so C, then up to D. Now, there it is. So we're in D, and now what's going to happen is we're going to the 6, because we're on 5. Now we're going to go to 6. What is it? You can go up 2 more frets. E minor, so we did 2 minor, 3 minor, 6 minor, or move it down 3 frets, however you want to do it. Okay, and the reason I show it both ways is because there are licks that are very cool from the 1 down to the 6. Okay. Sounds kind of cool to let you know that it's going backward that way. Same as with the C, going down same way to the A minor. Okay, so it's got that cool little walking down riff, if it's in there. If it's not, whatever. We are at 1 major, 2 minor, 3 minor, 4 major, 5 major, 6 minor, 7 dominant is going to be 2 frets below your root. Our root is G, so 2 frets below it is F. And then finally back to the 1 chord. Okay, so if I was to be playing around and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and remembering all of the rules I just showed you, okay, again, it's going to be major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, major, major. Okay, and it's going to be that way forever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. So if you want to write that down, beginning with the 1 chord, if you want to just go through it, it's going to be major. Your 2 chords is going to be minor. Your 3 chords is going to be minor. Your 4 chords is going to be major. 5 chords is going to be major. 6 chord minor. 7 dominant is going to be major, and 8 equals 1. Okay, so finger picking, and 1, 2, and the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you write it down that way again. Quickly is major, minor, minor. Okay, major, major, minor, then major, and back to 1 is major. It will be that way in any key you're in. Okay, so by me knowing all this and you hopefully working on this and coming back to it, let's do it in the key of A now. I'm going to play right here instead of way up here, but I have to keep these same things in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dominant 7th, 8. Okay, so 1 is A major, up to the 2, B minor. Okay, the 3 is going to be a minor. The 4 is going to be a major. The 5 is going to be a major. The 6 is going to be minor. The dominant 7th is going to be a major, which is 2 frets behind our 1. So, and finally back to the 1. Okay, so there you go. Again, that'll get you pretty much every song that's worth playing. If you're under the age of 15, you probably don't need this lesson because you're listening to garbage. It's not that I'm old, it's just that your music sucks. That's just kind of the way things work out. Sad to say, but it is the way things are. Okay, once again on this A part, I'll put out the whole spiel like before. A, so we're in the key of A, that's the root, that's your number 1, major. The 2 is B minor. Up 2 more frets, it's going to be another minor, it's going to be the 3 minor, C sharp minor. The 4, how do I know so quick that it's what a 4 is? There's the 1, there's the 4, what note is that? D major. I know that the next one's major, and it's only up 2 frets. So from, and 5 is E major. Okay, so if I go 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I know from E major, the next one's gonna be minor, because I went, or whatever in my head, go backward 3 frets, or whatever it takes you. Now the 7 is going to be the dominant 7th, which means we're just backward 2 frets, or up 1 more fret, period, in major. So that's your G, and then just back to A. Okay, again, major, B minor, C minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, G major, and finally back to A. Okay, so no matter what it is, if we're in the key of A, okay, once again, it's got Grove the Groovy hippie. Oh, you guys haven't seen my Groovy bling. There you go, Groovy bling. You like it? Me too. So there's another little way of doing these. It seems when I go to the kitchen, set like the Cherokee I am, all my legs crossed, everything feels great. These kind of lessons will come out. So there you go. Concentrate on that, put it in every key you can, which will be every key there is. And don't use capos, ever. And that's it. Learn from this, like you guys did from the last one I did in here. Again, the 41st version of the way to teach this, and this will sink in for somebody where the last 40 didn't. Okay? Which I'm all cool with as long as one person learns. I didn't waste my time, so hey, hopefully you won't be wasting yours by checking this out. It's very, very easy to understand. Okay, you guys be groovy. Talk to you soon. Bye.